Hey guys, this is going to be a long video. I don't know if I've ever said that before, because this isn't just to show you anything in particular. I'm just streaming my work, okay? I need to fill my limits. I haven't maxed my limits, and up until very recently, every 30 days I was just doing that. But I got kind of overwhelmed this time, and with the bill, I'm realizing I can't keep posting this many items quantity-wise. It doesn't make sense. I need to, I've done enough that I'll be able to observe this and learn from it. But what I can do is replace a lot of these items with much more expensive items over time. So this is how I'm going about that, right? I'm making these lists of items. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this list. And this is going to be a smaller list. It's going to be like 10,000, something like that, maybe more. So we're trying to find keywords on the Walmart.com search thing that have 40 results at a time, okay? So I haven't done this one yet. Here we go. That's a good number too. And we're going to change the filters. Here we go. Walmart. And now we're going to change our price. I'm looking for more expensive items, so $60 to $1,000. 10,000. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to try and get roughly 10,000 of those. I need to open 10 tabs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And we're going to start at the kind of, I can just do it up here. Oh, I never thought about that before. Okay, so the minimum price, maximum. This I'm just going to change to, let's say, 72. 800 needs to be a bit bigger. Let's do 74. Still a bit bigger. You want to go over 1,000 a little bit, because if you go under, you're just going to miss out on that search, and it's only going to pull 1,000 of them anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. There we go. All right, so we stopped at 76. So here the minimum price is going to be 77, and this we're going to guesstimate 83. No, that's nowhere near big enough. 89. Still not big enough. 93? Nope. 97. Sometimes it's very linear. Other times you're just like, how, what? There's like $5 increase and you get 1,000 more items, and then suddenly you get 10,000 more items. Like, oh, okay. 97. Okay. 98. And let's go with 110. Gonna need more. Okay, so no. Ooh. Bum. Hey, 1,001. That's funny. 116. 117. And let's go with 135. I'm gonna start pushing the other end this time. Oh, nice. All right. 136 to like 150. No, see, I gotta keep pushing it. 160. Almost. Let's do. Yeah. 164. See, now the numbers are gonna have to get much bigger, I think. Like 200. Yeah, that was close. I'm going to go with that, actually. Okay, 201. And 275. Too far. Bum. If you haven't seen me do this in previous videos, I'm going to see how there's this search and there's 1,000 items here. I'm going to do like a couple steps in order to make lists of these items. So I'll pull all of these results, or at least the first 1,000. I can't view more than 1,000 at a time the way I currently do it. So 250. 251 to 320. I'm almost to the end. Haha, yeah. 321. 21 to, let's say, 380. I apologize because this is going to be, it's going to be a bit more boring and way more longer. Wow, way longer than my regular videos because I'm just streaming the work that I'm doing pretty much. I've thought about doing live streaming before. I used to live stream video games, but I'm not sure if I do that with dropshipping. It'd be worth looking into probably. Okay, we need even more. Wow, okay. 450. Too much? Way too much? Ooh, barely. Just barely too much. We only have one more anyway, so I might just skip this one actually, because that's going to be really expensive. 1,000 results that are all over that. Because see, the price gets exponentially more as you get up here. Because to post all of these, that's 1,000. Say it's at their minimum of $300. That's like $300,000 in account limits posted. If I'm posting these for the regular price without marking them up, so it's a good thing, you know. Most of these are gonna fail anyway, so we're all good. I really want to max my account though. But I'm going to lose a lot of them because they're multiple colors, right? So now, anyway, we have these 9 tabs, right? So we need to find ways to convert these into their appropriate links. So I need to mess with my settings real quick. I turn my extensions off all the time in Google Chrome. I need Google Sheets. And I need Session Buddy. And I need Link Grabber. Yay! Okay, so now I have all that I need from that. We're going to go here, and then here. Nope, nope, nope. Here. Yeah. Ooh, I'll do a video on QuickBooks too, actually. That'd be good. I've never shown it for some reason, even though I've used it for a long time. There. Listening to pop music. Apparently. Pandora's on shuffle. Okay, cool. That's loaded, so now we need this, and we take it to the import screen. Yay! Alright, so we're going to make our list. But before we can do that, we need to take every single one of these to page 2, because that's important. I forgot to do that earlier. Whoops. Bum, 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 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I love that these are 40s. Most Walmart search results only show you 20, so when you do this process, everything takes twice as long. So I try and only work with 40s. All right, now we have our links. So I tend to, as a general rule, when I'm doing this bulk stuff, if I ever copy something from a page, I usually get rid of it as well. That just helps me have like a standard, because then I bring it over here and I convert it into these links, right? And then we put this in here. And so, oh, there's going to be so much video lag when I render all this or do that part. Oh, man. So what's happening now is this one URL is being converted into a list of 25 URLs, okay? And then we're just doing that for every single URL that we come across, right? Bum, 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 bum. And as we copy it from the tab, then we make a habit of deleting it, because that just helps with workflow. It's really important to set a standard, even if it's not that. Like maybe you copy and then when you come back you delete. But it gets confusing if like you don't have a standard and then like, did I copy this? You know what I mean? So I tend to just get in the habit of copy, delete, and then it's in the clipboard. Obviously that might not always work. Whoa, yeah, that's right. I skipped this part. That's the other mistake I make a lot. I've gotten pretty good at the first one, but I still do what I just did fairly frequently. Sorry, I just realized I was singing to a song, and it might have looked like there was no audio for a bit there. Almost done. Whoa, what'd I do? Did I do something bad? Meh. Just enjoy the show. 26. So another reason I'm interested in this category is I have a theory that when you get bigger, there's less competition in items that most starting accounts wouldn't be interested in selling. And I think that this might be true for big items. The trouble with big and expensive items is that they often involve freight shipping, which involves an extra step because you need to actually like schedule the delivery, right? But I think Walmart actually just has stuff dropped off. And they also don't charge you. It's almost always the same flat free shipping fee or the $6 fee, unless you want to expedite it, in which case you have to pay like 50, 60, $100. But, you know, I never need to do that. So I'm interested in this category of items, particularly expensive chairs and couches and patio furniture and that kind of thing. Because I think I can start taking advantage of the size of the store a little bit more. All right. So this is going to really screw up the sync of the video. I apologize about that. I can look at it right there. I have a little screen of me. See, look, it's a little screen. You see the little screen? Oh yeah, wait. Yep. Oh, yep. So we're gonna open this and just the video is gonna freeze. I'm sorry. Oh man. I can still talk to you because it'll record the audio properly. But is it even gonna do it? Is it just gonna freeze here? This process usually takes a while. You could probably skip ahead like at least 3 or 4 minutes into this video. I make a habit of trying to like work out a little bit. I have a little pull-up bar. So when it's lagging like this, I do that because it helps. If you get your heart beating more, it helps like focus and feel happier and, you know, endorphins and stuff. It also associates listing items with exercise, which is like 2 things I need in my life. What I mean. So anyway. Oh man. We back? No, we're still lagging, aren't we? Yep. Someday. I always test it by mousing over the icons. And, well, you can't tell what icons I'm looking at. I'm mousing over the tabs that are shown in Google Chrome. And if they turn white, that means that I know that everything's loaded, but right now nothing's responding. So what I usually do when this happens is, it's important to determine if your computer is actually working, or at this point it's just failed somewhere and it's no longer trying to do anything. So usually what I do is I look at the task manager. And as long as my CPU is maxed, that usually means that it's going to finish whatever it's doing. It'll kind of just stop using the CPU sometimes, and that means that it's not actually loading the tabs. So this is like, I can't really work with tabs that are more than 200. This is like 225. I tried like 300, I think, once, and that worked. But you don't have to do it this way. Like, you could just have like 50 tabs open instead of 300. I just find it more interesting to do it all in one swoop. It's also faster once you load it. Obviously, if you're sitting here waiting for it to load like I am, it kind of, you know, it's not such an efficient use of time. But it works out for me. I wonder how many books are going to be in this one. Rectangles. Other such tragedies. This chair is very squeaky. Ooh, ooh, I wonder, can you guys hear that? I never really figured out what this, this mic is pretty good at, like, just taking the voices of people close to it. There's sometimes some background noise here. At least I've never noticed it when I look at my videos. Are we done, CPU? Oh, look at that! Yeah! Oh, wait. Can you guys see me? Are we back? I hope we're back. Sometimes that's not what actually happened. But if I look at this and see how it's no longer at 100, that's a pretty good thing. So I should, and if you look at these tabs, see how they glow a little bit? They light up? That's good. All right. So we're going to go through this beast. And what we're doing now is just pulling the links from every page. Unless it's a page of items I don't like, then I'm killing the page or control Wing it, right? So here we go. We're going to do that. And then boop. Looks good to me so far. These all look like objects. I don't care what they are, as long as they aren't books, or DVDs, or portraits of stuff. Tons of portraits of stuff. I think Walmart posts these just so they can inflate the amount of items that they claim they sell. They have tons of books and canvas art and 3D Rose products, which are like kind of like, you know, print this image on a cup, a pen, a chair, a pillow. What else can we print this image on? I don't know. A bed sheet. Yeah, there we go. And what else? Oh, a bathroom set. Yeah, toilet seat cover. That would be great. Yeah, let's do that too. And then they're just like, oh, we can have 1,000 images of the same items. It's brilliant. I've sold a 3D Rose item once. Only once though. I try not to post them. There was some art there. Sometimes I let some rectangles get through. I just don't like pages of them. I can get rid of a lot of them through keyword removal, which is great. But this is a good search. Very good. There's some searches like you think they're great because you get so many items. This is why I've been sticking to furniture recently, because they tend to be really good searches. Oh, those are all Jordan manufacturing items. I hate those. Actually, delete those. Oh, I was telling you something, wasn't I? Furniture. Oh yeah, I've been selling more kind of furniture because it's more likely to be a solid search result that isn't filled with books that I'm deleting. Because right, if I start off with like 10,000 items, right? All right, that's just like 10,000 results in search. That's not actually 10,000 items. And if I eliminate like 5,000 of them because they're books, which has happened before, sometimes I've eliminated like 2/3 of a search. Like there are times where there's so many books, I just delete the whole search. But this is solid. Like all I'm doing right now is just going to the next page and then scraping all the URLs, going to the next page, scraping, going. I'm not deleting anything at the moment. Oh, there we go. Talking to the devil. See all these rectangles? You know, who cares what they're in the rectangles? You want lots of these. See, these kind of look like rectangles, but they're objects. You're actually more likely to get in trouble for these kind of photos, but you know, it is what it is. I always have trouble figuring out where. Oh, I can look at the pricing and understand that actually. Because I've passed the point where I can't see where I am in this list, right? You know, it's just, I'm somewhere in the tabs that are past this point. But if I remember how far I went with the pricing, I can look at each URL and see myself going through it. Because it'll show me the price range and then also the page number flashes. So it'll have like 25 pages of each different price range, right? So there's still a decent amount to go. We just hit a new price range. I wasn't paying any attention there at all. I hope I didn't. Rectangles are so easy to see. I love that, like, out of all this time I've spent looking at, like, what I think makes a good listing for bulk, right? Out of all of that time, like, what it has boiled down to is just, is it a rectangle or is it not a rectangle? It's so easy to just skim over items and, like, it's funny. All I care about is, as long as it's an object that I can sell that's not a book or a canvas art or like a digital item. Like, I can trim everything down with keywords. So I start with really, really big lists of items, right? And then I just trim them down as much as I can based on what I know creates issues, right? Examples of things that create issues would be refurbished items. I tried selling them just for the hell of it. I generally always try and, like, if I have a thought in my head about why not to sell something, I try and sell it, because I figure, you know, everybody probably thinks that way, and there are going to be times where people shy away from something for no good reason, you know. They just think it's like the whole premise of this business in the first place. Like, I take items for sale online and multiply their price and sell them. Like, you'd think people wouldn't buy them, you know. They're always found cheaper. I'm never the cheapest. Ever. I'm always at least 40% more expensive. And people still buy, you know? That doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, it does if you're used to drop shipping and that kind of thing. But that's a topic a lot of people kind of struggle with. What other things? Let's see. What else is a problem item? So generally any item that has multiple sizes, multiple colors, multiple finishes, multiple anything. Because you're using inventory management software and it's going to pick a link and hopefully it's the right one, but it creates issues. So you stick with items that are only one thing, or you know the variation is right, or maybe you're just getting lucky. You know, some of my items get through with variations. Like we just saw there a bunch of variations. It's fine. All I care about right now is that they are objects and they're not books. We're happy with this. As you can tell, they're getting the further we get to the end of this list, these are all going to be much more expensive. Like, these are only like $300 something here, $400 something here, but when I post them, they're going to be like $600, $700, $800. I barely posted anything for this price range. That's weird. Those items were out of that price range. Huh. Interesting. Oh, my arm is getting sore. This is a long video, right? I'm going to try and catch the whole entire process, okay? So I'm going to do all the keyword removal and post to Hydra. Oh, I just didn't press the shortcut. So this is going to be... Oh! Did you catch that? Look at that. Oh, we made it through. We did our first pass. Oh, my arm. I'm going to have carpal. I'm surprised I don't already. Okay. So now we need to go through the whole list again, except this time we're deleting this and then we're copying this thing that you can't see because, I just zoomed in everything. I always do that. It's going to lag. Oh, man. We good? No. Nope. Zooming in on frickin'... Oh, yeah, I just doubled the amount that list was. So this was a 250 item list, and now it's a 500 item. There's 500 tabs open right now. Oh. Are we good? No, we're not good. Oh, we're kind of good. No! No, we're going to wait. Don't do that. Oh, I screwed it up. You see how I zoomed? Oh, no. This happens sometimes. We're all good. Zooming screws things up for some reason, but it worked out. I didn't have to close everything that I just opened. That would have been a waste of the past This is 24 minutes already? This is going to be the longest video I've ever done. Oh, God. All right. Okay, yeah, so we were doing this. And this is what I call weaving. So we go to the next tab. And then, oh, we doubled this one, so don't worry about that. And then this. Doubled. Don't worry. Boop. Here we go. Now it's weaving. 3 keys that you're pressing, all control shortcuts. Control tab, control W, control V, control tab, control W, control V. And just over again, it's like boop, 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 boop. Obviously, if I messed up earlier in this list, which I guarantee you I did, I'm going to start reversing this, and suddenly I'm going to be deleting all... Oh, yeah, like I was just about to start doing that. Suddenly I'm going to be deleting the pages that I need to be keeping, but if you don't know what's happening right now, I used a tool to separate every single link, like web link, on the page I was looking at. So links to, like, anytime you click on anything on a computer when you're using a web browser and it goes somewhere else, I pulled every single one of those on that entire page, right? But I only want the ones that are specifically links to items, right? I don't want links to search results. I don't want links to customer reviews. I don't want links to my cart or a different category or that kind of thing, right? Or to advertisements. I only want links that are items. So for whatever reason on Walmart, all items have /IP/ in their URL. So by typing /IP/ into this search bar here, it's limiting all the URLs that it shows me to only ones that contain that, right? And so that's all of the items that we need. So I can just go through it really quick and convert it from a list of every URL on the page to only the items that we want, right? Oh, there was a bad one there. It's funny, you can see that T kind of, that black T that pops up sometimes. That's if I've gone too fast, or I've tried to load too much. There's definitely a pace to it, and I'll get screwed up. I haven't made any, like, I've made less mistakes on the first pass than I thought I would. I always kind of get ahead of myself at this part, and then I start deleting the beginning of the list because I don't notice. But if I look at the URL right now, right, we're at 250 because I can see it flashing, right? So we're at 250 to 201, and we're on, oh, we just went up to the next category. So now we're at 320 from 251, and we're on page 9, page 10, page 11, page 12, okay? We're almost to the end, actually, because I think I only went to, like, 400 or 500. I might have actually just skipped after this. So yeah, we are now in the last price range. And if I look here at the same exact spot, I can see the information flashing. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. We have one more price range. Do we? Wait, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, and now we're back at the beginning. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right, because it ends in 1, because that's how I imported it. That's right. Okay. So now we have our list, and I'm going to have to do the dreaded zoom. I hope this doesn't mess anything up. Are we good? Because I can't, my macro won't work if it has to scroll. So I want to make everything smaller so that I don't have to scroll up and down, right? Because then I can just copy the one page. It makes the macro way, way faster and less prone to errors as well. Awesome. Cool. And so this link, it's nice to think that we have 10,000 items, but in reality, we're starting with like a 10,000 raw list. So it's going to go down to like 3,000 maybe, especially because there's a lot of things I'm going to be getting rid of in this category. So what I'm doing now is I'm opening up Sublime Text, which is a bulk text editor. I call it a bulk text editor. I don't know if it's actually called that. So we're going to make a new file and do a new list. Another list of stuff. Yay! Oh. Okay, whatever. Who cares? All you need to know is I have this file, or this Sublime Text thing open in the other window, okay? And I'm just going to be using a macro for this part. and I'm using macro recorder. Here it is. These are both software I've purchased, so you can do it without purchasing them. I just purchased them to show support. Okay, now I need to make my macro that does one quick action, and then I loop it over and over again, so then it goes through this entire list. And you want to use keyboard shortcuts most of the time for macros because they're more efficient than clicks, but sometimes I use clicks. So what I do is this is the macro software, right? I click record, and I click over here and drag and make a box. Let go, everything's selected. Control copy, and then Control W to delete, okay? And then we go to this one, and then we go page down, enter, boom. And then we go to stop. And then we want to change, because that just recorded exactly what we did, right? But we want to make it faster than that. I probably shouldn't. I have so many tabs open, I'm not going to run it that fast. I usually run at 10 milliseconds per delay, but this time I did 20. But that's okay. Are we good? I think so. All right, let's see. Well, it looks to be working. Oh, I didn't zoom out far enough. You know, it takes so little time to record it. Let's just do it again and do it properly, okay? I'm going to zoom out more. And this is so that every single page, I zoomed out to 33. Now every single page for sure, I'll be able to copy in one motion, right? And we're going to bring the thing up again, and I'll show you this. So I don't care about this anymore, so I'm recording a new macro. Taking all this, Control copy, Control W, and then go over here, and then page down, enter. My voice just cracked there. That was weird. And then stop. All right, and now we need to bulk edit all of the delays, and we're gonna go with 15. I'm gonna push it a little bit and see what happens. Are we okay? So far. And it'll get more and more efficient as it closes these tabs. I used to just go through the tabs. It just copied a bunch of bad stuff. Oh well. I used to just go through the tab, so instead of Control W, I do Control Tab and just go through it. But I realize if I do it this way, then there's less, by closing it slowly over time, there's less, it becomes more efficient as it runs, so it's less likely to encounter issues. And normally macros are more likely to encounter issues the more they run, because they get kind of slower. But it has a lot to do with your CPU and how it's thinking, and like minor little spikes in its usage can cause your macros like sense of time to change, which screws things up. It's weird. But I love macros. Keep them short and use them on loops, and they are incredibly useful. You just have to figure out how to, like, can what I need be done in like a couple, like 3 or 4 keystrokes, and then just repeated over and over again. And if you can get that to happen, then macros are awesome. See right now, all of this is just converting all the tabs that we opened into their item URLs. So once this is done, we will have a list of over 10,000 items. Immediately, we're going to do some keyword work that's going to get rid of a bunch of those items, though. And oh no, never mind. I try and I really try and get in the habit of exercising between each, but it's kind of late. I'm tired. Hey, look, we can actually see the E's. The first letter of each tab. Soon we'll be able to see the X's. Look at that. Fantastic. Oh, we get an actual little icon now. That's so sweet. Look at that. Oh, this is working quite fluidly. I probably could have run this at 10. It'd be done by now. Whatever. Now it's becoming pretty obvious, right, that it's almost done. There's a countable amount of tabs left. Huh. When does that ever happen? Boom! And we're done. Awesome. So now look at this. I have a list. And this list has a lot of items on it. Let's see. How many items? 11,000, roughly. But we're going to change some stuff real quick with this list. Okay, first, we're going to scroll out because it's really important that every one of these lines is only one line. See how we can go up this whole document, and if we look at the left as we pass through all the items, it's obvious that there's weird stuff here, right? You can go through, it's all walmart.com/IP. That's good, that's good. We can mouse over it really quickly and still see that, right? It's cool. Boop. Okay, and then obviously all that stuff we got to get rid of. But before we do that, we're going to do some really basic trimming that's going to get rid of most of the items that we're going to delete. And then we're going to resort to the less efficient keyword removal. And this is something that I guess I'm just going to get better at over time, hopefully. So we need to get rid of every single instance of this tag here, right? Customer review, so we're highlighting it and doing Control Find, and then also doing Alt Enter. This will highlight every occurrence, and then we just delete it. Because now, if it existed, it's right next to its duplicate link, okay? So we're getting everything and then going to Edit and permute lines into unique. So what this did is it just got rid of every single duplicate link or duplicate value, right? If there was any line that occurred twice, it got rid of the second occurrence. So you can see right here that 8,300, right? It was 10,000, so I just got rid of like 2,000 items. That's a lot, isn't it? That was weird. Sorry, I'm speaking funny right now for some reason. Okay, so now what's our next step? Our next step is to alphabetize this list. I usually do that just because it makes things easier to look at, because brand names are going to be shown next to each other and it makes like kind of things pop out more. And the keyboard shortcut to do that is just F9. It also brings all of this crap to the top so we can just get rid of it. Boop. Yay! Now we're going to scroll down and do the IP check. So we're just looking to see that all of these, there was a discrepancy up here. I thought I saw, oh well, it was only like one thing. I'm just looking at the beginning of it and making sure that it all starts the same way. We don't care what it says after /IP. Whoa, well that obviously isn't right, is it? International concepts, okay. So we should be able to delete the rest of that. Boom. Okay, we're down to 8,000. That's actually pretty good. Wow, look at that. I can live with this. I can definitely live with this. Okay. And now another thing is this list is no longer sorted by its price, because it was basically sorted by its price before. It had a smaller price range at the very beginning and a much larger price range at the end. And now since I've alphabetized it, there's going to be some patterns, but I've pretty much randomized the pricing. Okay? And that's important because if I entered everything into Hydra, it's more likely this way to post different kinds and different prices of items. Whereas before, since there was an organization to it, if something like, say I hit my limit suddenly, it probably would have posted the cheaper ones first because they were the beginning part of the list, that kind of thing. There's just, and it wouldn't illustrate the whole I want to try selling more expensive items concept, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think now is the part where we need to look at kind of boring keyword removal. It's funny, some of these brands are really big, right? Like, look, Office Star, Nudie Girl, Monarch, Modway, Mission, Manhattan. Oh, I think Manhattan's one of the ones I wanted to avoid. Let's see if I can show you a concept right now, actually. Walmart. Let's go with Jordan Manufacturing. I don't like these because for some reason they're advertised. Like, see, Jordan Manufacturing. Look up here, advertised as 3 to 5 days, right? We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna look at the magic here, the voodoo magic. Boom, 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 boom. This is going to be such a long video. It's 40 minutes. Holy crap. And look at that. You see that arrive by date? That's 13 days from now. That is not 3 to 5. For some reason, this brand just takes forever to ship. So I don't even sell them. I get rid of them. And I think Manhattan... What was that called? I swear I just saw it. Manhattan toy. What is that? That looks cool. It's a baby toy. It looks cool to me. Oh well. We're just going to get rid of keywords now. Okay. Here we go. Jordan. Manu. Oh, look at that. 200 matches. Perfect. We're going to kill all of them. Boom. All done. Yay. So easy. And what else do we want to get rid of? Oh, violations. I have a list right here. Alright, yeah, seen on TV. That's a recurring one. As seen... Nothing. Oh, yeah, because these are all chairs. That's right. They're furniture. Violate me now, huh? I like furniture. I started making this point earlier. I like furniture because it doesn't have a lot of the common problem items. Like guns and that kind of thing. Like a scope only comes up with, like, telescopes. It's brilliant. And they're not even real telescopes. Okay. Scope. What else? Chair? No. This is a list of chairs. Why can I not think of any keywords to remove right now? I'm being incredibly inefficient. Oh, man. Okay, let's just keep looking at this list. I guess it is like 12:47. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to do this video, though. I've never done a video like this, so here we go. We're going to get all these items posted, or at least queued into Hydra. We won't actually get them posted. Casio, Dream on Me, Epic, Medline, that's another big one. These aren't going to be in furniture, though. Well, Dream on Me will. Oh, yeah, I have to get rid of mattresses and comforters, but... did I just ignore what I just said? Dream on... There's only one? Really? Wow. Okay. Medline? Nothing, because it's all chairs. This is great. Like, none of these violations apply right now. Or these existing violations. I'm sure I'll get more, but... electronics, Medline, Star. I mean, I can try. There's ways to just parse all this too. So I just compare lists and automatically, like, basically it'd be really easy to make just a file, basically, and you have all the things, and it searches and does all this just like that. Like, you don't even need to do it. You're just like, these are the items I don't want to be in this document. Make me a new document without any of this stuff. So this whole part I'm doing right now could just be done in like seconds by a computer. And it would have way less error. And because you also, when you're deleting items, especially with the bulk format, you want to be really picky and just start with a really big list of items and only sell things that you are confident are most likely to sell. I think that's how you get around the whole optimization. You optimize, but instead of optimizing one item at a time, you start with a list of like 100 items and you trim it down. You make it smaller. You kind of target it a little bit, you know? I'm probably just going to be fine just posting all of these, to be honest. I don't think I really need to do much keyword stuff, aside from the very obvious ones, which I haven't done yet. So we need to get rid of variations, okay? An easy way to do that is to just get rid of the occurrence of the word multiple. So any item that says multiple, we're going to get rid of. And if you think that's a waste, I'm going to go through this, right? Okay. What is this? This is a side table. Multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors. Let's go down just way more. Multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple patterns. Oh, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple finishes, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple colors, multiple. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's going to be every now and then, there's going to be some item in there that has the word multiple but isn't actually a variation, but it's not going to be often enough to matter to us. So we just got rid of 800 items. Cool. What else? There's another phrase like that, which is choose. See, choose your color, choose your finish, choose your color, choose your color, choose your color. Except in this one, there's only 16 matches. So this one is nowhere near as profitable as the other one. I like it when you get a search and you're like, I don't want any of these items. And it's like, boom, you just got rid of 700 potential problems. Brilliant. But now what? Those are the main two ones I know. Multiple, refurbished. That's not going to matter. It's not even going to show up, is it? Yeah, that's for electronics and that kind of thing. Okay. Well, I need some more insight here. Is there anything else I need to get rid of? Okay, let's scroll in a little bit so you guys can see stuff. Whoa, this is confusing. It's a freaking wall of text. Polystack. KFI. Is this? Hey, it's me! Jackpost. Camo glider? Camo chair? Oh, that's cool. Alright. I think I'm done screwing around. Field ID equals actual color. What the hell is that? That's on a lot of these. What is that? Do I have to get rid of that? Let's see. I just pulled a... What does variant field ID actually... What does that do? I don't really care what it does right now, do I? So that... Oh, interesting. So it checks it. I guess? But I need to get rid of it. Oh no! This is bad. Oh no, I have to monetize these videos. I can't play stuff like that. They're trying to get me. Man, they have software. I posted a video at some point and there was a part of it where I had like a YouTube playlist of Nintendo music playing. And like YouTube was able to identify the exact part of the video where that played. It was so cool. I was just like, what? I wasn't trying to make money off of it or anything, so I didn't get in trouble, but freaking Jordan Manufacturing. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going back to our Sublime Text document. Here we go. And then I guess getting rid of this field. I think this could cause a glitch in Hydra. Well, all right. Yeah, we're going to get rid of it. So how many of them do we have? This is going to be scary. Oh. Oh. 28. That's not bad. Wait. Doesn't have all of them. Oh, because I can't copy the question mark. Oh, I didn't do that right. There's 1,000 of them. Holy crap. What is this? Did I just not notice this before? Does it not matter? I'm going to get rid of it. You don't want stuff on the end of your items or your links usually. So we're getting rid of all of it. Okay. Well, now I feel like I've noticed something. That's good. So these should all end in numbers. Yeah. Well, not all of them, obviously. I didn't look through all of them. Not that I'd be able to tell. Obviously, looking over something like this, you're going to miss stuff. You can notice patterns, like you can tell the beginning of the URLs all the same. But I think we're good now. So now we have our list, and just out of curiosity, how many items are on our list? Oh, wow, 7,000. This is going to max my limits. That's exciting. All right, so this part's real easy, right? Just go to hydralister.com and launch Hydra. And then this video is about to end. Holy crap. Wow, that was a long video. 50 minutes. Holy moly. But it got the whole process, so that's cool. Obviously, I'm not at my most efficient right now, but I think it's okay. I can't even... What am I doing? Draft lister. No, batch lister. Yeah. All right. So now we paste this. Oh, no. I forgot. Oh, some of you probably noticed. I forgot to add SKUopt into this. Okay, so we need to append something to the end of every single one of these lines. So I split into lines, and then I'm clicking end to go to the end here. And then it's hashtag SKUopt colon Walmart. This makes SKUgrid work better, and from what I understand, it lessens the chance that you're gonna post an item, and say it goes out of stock. SKUgrid is gonna know, hey, don't pay attention to the marketplace sellers, only pay attention to the Walmart seller. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it really, don't worry about it. It's fine. We're gonna go here, and then now we paste our list in, and did I do that right? SKUopt Walmart. Yep. Now we click launch. Woo! Okay, cool. So we just posted how many items? 7,000 items into it. So obviously a lot of these are going to be posted already. And let me show you something to show you that there's no way that all of those are going to post. But even if they, I can't post that many items. So see how I have 1.3 million? I could post 32,000 more items. That's a lot, right? I love it. Look at that. 7,000 items. Oh, man. So in the time in this video, that was the whole posting process. From keyword, the keyword I used in this case was chair, right? That's it. So that was everything. We started with a keyword, we converted that keyword into search results, and then we converted those search results into a list of Walmart item URLs open in tabs. And then we converted that into a text document, or a long list of items, and then we trimmed that down a bunch. And I'm going to probably timestamp this video. I think that would help you guys out a lot, so I'll do that probably as I post it. If I put it off, I might not end up doing it. So what a timestamp is that just means that you'll be able to look at the description of the video, and if you click on, I'll have like, okay, at 6 minutes I'm talking about this, at 10 minutes I'm doing this, at 14 minutes this is this part of the process, so it'll allow you to just click and see exactly the part that you want to see, instead of having to trudge through a 53-minute video, you know? And I'll end it pretty soon, obviously. I'm just blabbering at this point. But I wanted to show you. So 1.3 million, right? So if we look at this, I just posted 7,000 items. And the cheapest item was $60. And the most expensive one was, what, 500? And there's 1,000 of each price result that we looked at the beginning, right? So there's 1,000 $60 to $80 items. There's 1,000 $80 to like $100. There's 1,000 $100 to $140, and then it starts getting a lot bigger, right? The range gets bigger, but there's still 1,000 items in those categories. Those expensive items, right? So let's say our average item price is $200. It's actually going to be more than that. How many items could I feasibly post, right? Because I have 1,300,000 dollars to play with, right? It's not actually going to be that much. It's only 6,500, right? And say our average item price is actually 400, which is what it's closer to. That's only this number is going to go down to 3,000. That's how many items I will get posted before I hit my limit. So it's very feasible that I might hit my limit. It really depends. Depends on how many items error and a couple other things. But I want this to show like none. That's what I want. I don't care about this anymore. I've just completely stopped caring about this. This just makes this demon. I swear, it's like there's this like on the first it's like, oh, everything's great. Just made my eBay bill. Hooray. And then there's this number. It's like hiding in the closet, just getting bigger, more menacing. It's like, rah! And then just swoof, you get rid of it. And then every month happens again, like clockwork. Man. All right, let's see. Do you think Hydra is working already? Let's look at our items, see if they're fluctuating. 68214 and no fluctuations yet. Usually this number's changing a lot. Oh, hey, Hydra might be doing something. It changes so drastically sometimes. Yeah, I'm losing items. Woo! It works funny. Anyway, I'm blabbering so much.